Okay, I'm recording. So I just want to take a second to thank you guys all for getting on. This is the summer kickoff call for my team, the Powerhouse, and for Team Infinite Fitness. We do have a special guest tonight, so we're gonna just dive right in so that she can share some stuff with us, and then get back to her precious little baby. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kristen. And I just want to introduce Nikki Mitten. If you guys know her, then you know how amazing and beautiful she is inside and out. If you don't know her, hopefully you'll get to know a little bit about her. She's just going to talk to us for like 10 minutes or so about team culture. And Nikki is also a 3-time elite 10-star Diamond Millionaires Club Beachbody coach, so she has been around the block. Get your paper and pens out and get ready to take notes on what she's going to share with us. I'm going to mute everyone really quickly, and then Nikki, if you can just go ahead and unmute yourself, that would be awesome. And then I'll mute myself.
All right. Well, thank you all for having me on this call. I was honored and kind of taken back when Kristen asked me to do it because I haven't done team calls since I had my son. And so it'll be a little over 8 weeks since I've done a call. But you know what? Team culture is something that we as coaches really need to understand in this business because yes, we are business owners. We are the CEO of our company, of our business. We are the top dogs of our own little business. But team culture comes into play because it's not only about you. And so you have to think, if you are working in corporate America or if you have another job, if you don't like your boss, you're not going to perform well. You're not going to do the things that you need to do to be, to even be recognized. And managers, when they work, they don't get paid for what they do. They get paid for what the people under them are doing. So if you don't like your boss, you're not going to do the things for them to get paid. You're not going to outshine so that you can get recognized. You're not going to outshine so that, they say to you, oh, good job, or whatever it may be. If that boss is not good to you, you're not going to do the good things to them or for them so that they can get their big paychecks and they can rank their numbers. So you have to really think, in this business, we're not only working for people to like us, we want them to follow in our footsteps. You want to lead people in your business to trust you. You want them to enjoy being around you and to enjoy getting on calls and enjoy doing groups with you. You want people to know you as a team player. The more you show that they can trust you and enjoy being around you, the better your team culture is going to be. The better it's going to show on Facebook and in your team and for those people that are following you. People don't join us for the paychecks, the perks, the programs. They join you for you because of what they see on Facebook, for what they see with your transformation, what you share on Facebook, what your team tags you in, whatever it may be, they're following you for you. Not for everything that we are, known for as Beachbody, because our programs are on 1 million channels. Our programs are all over the internet. There are probably 10 different coaches in your little area. People are joining you for you. So you need to show them what your team culture really is all about because that's what they're joining. And, people say all the time, fake it until you make it. In this aspect, you can't fake it because you can't put something out there that you're not. Because if people join you, they're going to see what a fraud that was, what they saw all over Facebook. So how do you improve the performance of your team culture? I have 5 little tips some are pretty kind of obvious. Number 1, being a team player. You need to realize we are a team. No matter what that you are, yes, you are the CEO of your business, but you have to have people under you to be a successful business owner. So you're a team player. Everything that you do makes the people around you see that. They see who you are. They see what you do. So number one is being a team player. The team works. The teamwork is what makes people see that they can join you and know that you will help them. If they don't see that you're a team player, they're not going to see if or know if they're going to have help. Because in this business, we all lead by example. We all share and, train people. So if they don't see that you're a team player, they're not going to join you. We're a unit, and no matter what team, it doesn't matter, what team we're on, how many levels down we are, or what our rank is, we're a team, one big team. And if any one of you would reach out to me for help, I would give you a helping hand, because that's who I am, and that's how you all should be. Number two, enjoy what you're doing. You have to love this business and share from your heart to let people see how amazing you are and our products are. They won't trust you if you fake it, because once they join you, like I said, they'll feel like they were lied to. It was a fraud, because they need to know you and all of you. They need to know that you're passionate about what you do. They need to know that once they join you, they're going to join a team that loves the products, loves the programs, and loves helping other people. Number three is build relationships that are going to make people trust and believe in you and what you have going on in your business. This is a numbers game in this business, but in the end, and at the end of the day, it's a person's life you have in your hands. So if they can't trust you with their transformation or their life story, that's not going to help you build a successful team, let alone your team culture be strong. Number four is set goals as a team. Have challenges within your team. So for example, setting a goal of helping 20 people as a team, helping 20 people this month, or setting a team of hitting 40 Success Club points as a team. Pair people up within your team. People that are opposites, people that don't really know each other. Pair them up to show them and have them work together as a team to, push this business, to learn from each other. Even have like a challenge within your team. If you pair people up, whoever hits Success Club first gets a prize, or, something like that. Something to show that you're a team, you guys can work together, and make it known on Facebook. For example, if you're teaming up with a coach for a challenge group, make a post about it. Share that you can join other people and do challenge groups together. And that shows how this business works, that it's not just you're on your own. We work together. We do challenge groups together. We do trainings together. Make that known. Share that on Facebook. Let people see that you're working with other coaches to make your team better and stronger, because you're learning from one another. And number five is make your tools and resources duplicatable. For instance, if you're running challenge groups and you have really successful challenge groups and people are really engaged, then you share what you're doing with your team. You share your guides with your team. If you run coach camps, coach apprenticeships, share those tools with your team so that no one has to reinvent the wheel. And it's no secret. Nothing in this business is a secret. And if you feel like you have something that you have to hold on to, then it's probably better off that you are alone. You need to really understand that this business is not just, you on your own or you and your little team. We all work together. And every single resource I have is in my team page for everyone to see, for everyone to have, for everyone to take and make their own. And that's something you need to know and be able to do with your team, is be able to share everything that you do, because there is no secret in this business to be successful. So no matter what, even if you have really successful posts and you get a lot of engagement, share with your team what you're doing. Save those posts so that you can share them at a later date when people are asking, what type of post can I do for X, Y, and Z? And then you have that post that got, 25 likes, and you can just share it with your team. You have to have a vision for your team. And that's probably the number one thing when you're building your team culture, is having that vision, knowing what you want your team to look like, what you want your team to be able to do together, what you can, want to see for your team in the future. How big do you want to have your team? You have to have that vision, and then you need to put it into action. What are those action steps to make that vision actually happen and unfold? And then from there, you need to inspire people. You need to share that vision to inspire people to know that you're in this. You're here to really just be successful, but to bring them along with you. You have to, when you share that vision, you want to share it to the people that you want to attract to your team. So you don't want to just share it to, Facebook. You want to make sure that when you're sharing what you're doing, if you were looking at that, it would catch your eye. And you need to know that what you're sharing is to attract, say, moms that stay at home. Then you're going to create that post for that reason, or your vision for your team is going to be linked to that. As a coach, we have the opportunity to develop people by our trainings and by the passion that we have within us. So when you think about your team culture, you want to think about, who do I want to be around? Who do I want around me? You're going to build more passion that way by knowing what you want your team culture to look like. So those are my tips on that. And a book that I really, really love that kind of reflects team culture and you and who you are and the levels of leadership that you can, really implement is People Follow You by Jeb Blount. It's JEBBLOUNT. And he really talks about different steps to take to build that leadership skills and be able to duplicate what you do and be able to, a lot of what he talks about is managers and bosses, but that we aren't managers. We aren't bosses of the people under us. Everyone is their own boss, but it shows you how to inspire them to perform better or to, really just enjoy what they do more than just the average Joe. So I hope that helps with team culture and just a few things that you really want to look at when you are thinking about your specific team culture.
Thank you so much, Nikki. I really appreciate it. All of us appreciate you taking the time to get on. And I can say that everything that Nikki just shared with you guys, she is a shining example of. When I became a coach 2 years ago, I didn't know Nikki at all, but she has been a mentor to me and a friend to me from the beginning, and I'm just so grateful to have you. So thank you so much, and I'll let you go because I know you have, madness at your house. But thank you again.
You're welcome. Have a good night, everyone.
You too. I'm so excited to be on this call tonight. It's such a blessing to me personally because having Nikki, who's been an incredible mentor to me on the call, and also to be doing this call with Cody, who has also been a mentor and friend to me. Cody also has just, from the time I became a coach, been so available and helpful to me, and I would not be where I am without her. So I think all of you guys know, if you don't know her in person, you know her from Facebook. So without further ado, I'll let Cody take it away.
Hi guys. So I already warned Kristen. I'm kind of like, I talk to her daily, so I'm like hot mess express over here. So you may get, bubbly, or you may end up with Cody in tears. It's your guess is as good as mine. So most of you probably, or I don't know, maybe not. I am always like, I always just assume everyone knows. So I'm just like, oh, I just won't say anything. But Kristen wanted me to kind of tell my story. So hopefully I'm not repeating this for like the umpteenth time for you guys to hear and bore you to tears. So basically I was a teacher, but a teacher without a job. One second. I'm talking and there's no talking. And I was basically a stay-at-home mom, and my husband at the time worked very long hours, and life was stressful, and he was never home, and we lived paycheck to paycheck. And, you know, Beachbody came into my life, and I found Nikki very randomly just through her transformation, which was her profile picture at the time. And I started just following her and bought just Shakeology off of her, borrowed P90X. I was one of those. I refused to buy a challenge pack. But like a week later, she was at Summit in Las Vegas. And I was like, what is this? Like, how does this work? Are you guys all trainers? Like, I don't get it. And she's like, oh, no, anyone can be a coach. So I signed up. And like everything else I had done, I like have kind of just been like a quitter. I did a sales job right before this and failed miserably. And was like, okay, like, you know, I told her on the phone the first time, and she probably thought like, oh, great, you know, another discount coach. She's never going to do anything with the business. And I was just like, you know, I've failed at every sales job. I'm probably going to suck at this, you know, whatever. And, but like shortly after, I was just like, you know what, like, I see her succeeding. And I saw at the time, you know, like Lindsay Matway and Katie Hefner and all these people who were pretty much, you know, some of them were not moms, but most of them were moms who were making it happen, and they were making a lot of money, and they were able to stay home. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go all in, and what do I have to lose? So I had a surgery scheduled for shortly after, and I kind of milked that a little too long. And then finally it was in a challenge group, and I was like, you know what, I'm going like balls to the walls. And I accidentally ordered Insanity at the Asylum, which was a blessing in disguise. 30 days, saw the light at the end of the tunnel, got awesome results, and people just started coming out of the woodwork. Moral of the story there is, if you don't have a transformation and you're coaching, you need to get one. Even if it's, you know, I didn't have like 50 pounds to lose or anything like that, but I think I lost, you know, 20 some pounds, and it was enough for people to just be like, oh my gosh, like these products work. Because we can show people transformations, you know, until we're blue in the face, but you know, they want to see you. They want to see, even if it's a slight change, and you don't have to have rock hard abs or you know, a Kim K booty or anything like that. They just want to see a change, and you know, that's all it was. So once I really, you know, got the transformation, and I remember I went to one of my first Super Saturdays, and like it was just like a light bulb went off, and I was like, you know what? And it just kind of progressed from there. And thank God it did, because you know, I've been able to do a lot of things because of Beachbody. And I'm sorry. I'm currently going through a very hard divorce, and I'm sorry, I'm such a hot mess. My kids are like, oh, she's crying again. But because of Beachbody, I'm able to keep my house that I just built, and you know, continue paying my bills. So I honestly can't say enough about the opportunity, because had it not been for this, you know, I was unemployed, or even if I was a teacher, I wouldn't, with the salary, probably be able to pay, you know, my mortgage and my car payment and everything else, because I'm truly on my own now. So if I have any advice for you, it's number one, consistency. Just keep posting. Keep, you know, it may seem redundant to keep posting, you know, pictures of your Shakeology or recipes or just workouts, but stay consistent. And I know I say it all the time, but, you know, I just wish that you could just have like a crystal ball that you could kind of see into the future, because, you know, I never thought it was possible. I remember walking at our old house, and she was a baby in the stroller, and I was like, I just need $1,000 a month. Like, that'll pay for my mortgage, and it would be such a blessing. And you know, fast forward, I don't even think very long after that phone call, you know, I had hit that goal, and then it became that a week, and it just kind of progressed from there. And I feel like at the beginning, you know, you're like, oh, I need 8 people to reach diamond, and then I need one of those people to go diamond, and it seems overwhelming. But, you know, 8 people, we all know 8 people who either, you know, hate their job and want something else, or want an extra income, or want to lose weight and just want the discount. So, you know, just keep asking, keep messaging people, keep posting, and it really can turn into something amazing. And I'm sorry, I told you. I told Kristen, I was like, I don't know, might not be able to hold it together. I don't know. Anything else, Kristen?
Yeah, no, that's good. And you're beautiful and strong. And I love you, girl. Thanks for being brave and sharing your story, because I know it's tough.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Man, okay, so for those of you who are not part of the Powerhouse, again, I'm Kristen. I have been a coach for just a little bit over 2 years, and just to reiterate what Cody said about the transformation, I got started with Beachbody because after about 10 months of having my son and trying, you know, diets and working out, I just could not lose the baby weight from my pregnancy, no matter what I tried. And I was scrolling Facebook one night and happened to see my coach Pam's incredible transformation. It blew my mind, and I was like, I have to do that. Whatever she's doing, it obviously works, and that's what I have to do. So I contacted her. I didn't know anything about Beachbody at that point. So, you know, I begged my husband to let me get this challenge pack and this Shakeology I'd never heard of. She put me in a challenge group. It was amazing. Like, the support was awesome, and I fell in love with Shakeology, and I knew I could not live without it. So I really didn't know anything about the coaching opportunity. She talked to me about it, and I really just felt like it wasn't for me. I didn't feel like it was something I could do. I hated working out. I just did it because I was desperate to lose weight. I didn't enjoy it. I, you know, wasn't that great at eating healthy. I had no experience in this field. I didn't post on Facebook a lot, and I just felt like, you know, this is a job for other people, not for me. But I did want to make Shakeology more affordable to me. My coach told me, you know, if I signed up as a coach, I could get the 25% discount, and if I got 3 people on Shakeology, then mine would be free. And I was like, okay, deal. So I did that, and I got my mom and my sister and my brother on Shakeology the first week. Mine was paid for, and I was happy. But she put me in a coach camp, and I started to learn a little bit more about the business, and I started to connect with people like Cody and Nikki, who are having a lot of success with this opportunity. And I started to realize, like, these are women just like me. You know, they were moms. They weren't personal trainers. They weren't nutrition experts. They were just like me. And I started to think, like, I think I can do this. And so I just kind of like went all in. And I think it was my 5th or 6th month that I had my first $1,000 month. And I was like happy, because that was, it was money that I had for myself. You know, I had quit my job when my son was born, and I just, you know, was broke all the time. I had to ask my husband for everything that I wanted to spend money on. And it was just awesome to have this money in my pocket, and it just kind of grew from there. But about 10 months into coaching, I got really, really sick. Later, I was diagnosed with lupus, but at the time, I became really, really sick. And having this job was such a blessing to me, because I still had money coming in. I was still growing a business, even though I was, you know, stuck laying on my couch most of the time. This was a job that I could still do. I didn't have to worry about being fired. I didn't have to worry about paying bills. was able to afford medical care and not have all these medical bills piling up because of this Beachbody thing. And it was really at that time that I got super passionate, not only about helping people get healthy, but also about, helping women like myself create that sort of freedom in their lives, because I just, everyone should have the liberty and the luxury to focus on what's really important in life, like your health, or if you have personal situations. It's horrible to have a job that takes priority over your family or your personal needs or your physical needs. And I just am so passionate about sharing this opportunity with people, because it has given me the freedom to focus on what's really important in my life. So yeah, this past October, I think it was, I was able to buy my dream car, this cute little black Range Rover. And it's just, it's just things that I never really imagined being possible for me. I always lived paycheck to paycheck, and I never saw myself as a business owner or saw myself as having this type of success. But it's truly a blessing, and this is something that anyone can do. So whether you're a new coach or pushing for diamond, or whether maybe you're not even a coach yet and someone invited you to this call, it really is an incredible opportunity that's life changing, and the type of freedom that you can get from this job is truly invaluable. So that's my story. I'm going to open it up really quickly to questions and comments. If anyone has anything, you can go ahead and unmute yourself if you have any questions or comments for Cody or I. And it could be about our stories, or what Nikki talked about, or about coaching, or anything at all, really. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Don't all jump at once. Crickets. Okay. I figured that would be the case. I have a couple of announcements really quickly. And then after the announcements, we're gonna do a giveaway. I have a $25 Amazon gift card up for grabs, as well as a copy of Girl Boss. Maybe you have this already. If you do, you can always use it as a gift for your team. If you don't have it, it's a great read. So a couple of quick announcements. Cody and I have teamed up. We are going to be doing a call series for the month of May. So you will be seeing both of us every Tuesday for the rest of the month. So that's exciting, I know. So we're going to be doing some great calls with some great content. We're going to be talking about leadership, the leadership ladder, how you can take your business to the next level. And start really, growing yourself as a leader. We're going to be doing some Q&A calls. We're going to also be doing some live wall walks. So you can, volunteer to have us. We'll be going through your Facebook and giving you some tips and some feedback.
I just wanted to add with that. I know you said you did that for your team before, and I've also posted, it's been a while, but on my team page, and then said who wants me to critique their page or whatever. So when Kristen said a wall walk, we thought it would be kind of a cool idea to all be on here and then screen share the person's page. No pressure.
You can volunteer and sign up for that if you really want.
I think honestly though, even if we're your page is terrible, this is what you need to do. I mean, it can only help. So,
exactly. I mean, everyone that I know on this call is not, you're not doing terrible. You guys are doing great.
Exactly. I know.
It is helpful to have someone go through your page and just say, here's where you can improve on this, or something like that. So yeah, you'll have the opportunity to sign up for that. And I encourage you to do it, because it's really beneficial. And then we will be doing a full-on business opportunity call later in the month as well. The other thing is for Powerhouse coaches, I am this close to firming up our team family picnic. So I'm pretty sure, I know I posted on our page that it looked like June 19th was going to be the winning date, but then I realized that was Father's Day and people, you know, probably have places to be. So I'm thinking now we might do it Sunday, June 26th. So hopefully that will work for everyone. I just need to confirm with the venue, but I'm really excited. Like, I feel like we all get to hang out in cyberspace so much, but I'm really excited to hang out in person and, like, you know, meet the kids and have everybody there. So I think that'll be really fun. Also, for Powerhouse coaches, I am going to be running a Success Club contest. If you're not a coach and you're on this call, then all that really means is that it's sort of a contest to see who can help the most people commit to a health and fitness journey. So starting now through the month of May through the month of July up until Summit, whoever on our team earns the most Success Club points is going to win a $50 restaurant gift card from me. So that's just a little extra incentive to push. There are some really big things happening, though. If you were on the National Wake Up Call, if you hit Success Club 10 this month and in June, then you'll be eligible to attend the Success Club party at Summit. And also, if you're hitting Success Club, Cody, I don't know if you caught the details on this. If you hit Success Club 10 this month, then I think then your points are doubled or something for the Success Club trips.
I'm not my therapist.
Okay. So, does anyone
I missed it. I've got to listen to it.
No problem. Does anybody on here like happen to know exactly what they said about? So in order to be able to sign up for the 2017 Success Club trip, it's going to go in order based on top Success Club earners. So it was something about what? Somebody there? No. Someone saying something? Am I frozen? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. You're frozen.
You can hear me, but you can't see me.
But oh no, now you're good. You're good.
Okay. Anyways,
I can see you.
Okay. It was just something about if you hit Success Club 10 in May, then you get double points, I think, for May. So like I think you would get 20 Success Club points towards you know, the being invited to the Success Club 2017 trip. So that's it for announcements. Again, any questions or comments before we wrap up the call? No. Okay. So let's get to the fun part. It's time for giveaways. Cody, did you enter the names? Cody, you're muted.
Yeah, I wrote everyone's name down. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. So I had Kinsley pick the names. I wrote them all down.
Okay, so for the copy of Girl Boss, you're gonna pick a winner?
That was interesting sounding. Meg Celestino.
Awesome! Congratulations, Meg. That's good because I already have Meg's address.
Thank you.
Do you have that book?
I do not.
Awesome. Okay, and for the $25 Amazon gift card.
Jennifer Riley.
Awesome. Okay. Jen, could you send me a Facebook message with your address so I can mail it out to you?
Thank you. I'll probably use it to get that book.
Awesome. It is a great book. It's fun. Awesome. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up if nobody has anything else. Cody, do you have anything else to add?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, great. Then hopefully I will see all of your faces next Tuesday for the call. Next Tuesday is going to be on leadership and the leadership ladder. Again, thank you guys all for taking time to get on the call. It's so good to see so many faces. I'm really excited about summer, busy season. I think we're all going to have like a really great summer. And again, thank you guys for getting on. Thank you, Cody, for sharing your story as well.
Sorry for the tears, guys.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.